Good morning, friends. This is Shivakkumar again, and many people are asking actually the electronics and communication engineering and triple E, right? Electrical and electronics engineering. So in both the engineering, actually, we are getting their name electronics. So is both are the same. And I mean, actually, the engineering studies dealing with the same electronics, like that they are asking. So the thing major difference is actually when talking about from the engineering point I understood. So the paper or the electronic study is same, but when comparing to the actual field of work, say if it is triple E, there is electrical and electronics. So electronics always design, deals with the my small electronic level to the high voltage, high power, high ampere electronic devices. So they have power electronics and HVAC, HVDC pin control stations where automated power control stations are available, and thyristor control, auto thyristor control. So all these electronics, where triple E is handling is high voltage or high current applied electronics. So even though actually in engineering you are dealing with a small, low voltage or even 1 volt or 1 ampere devices, still actually thousands of volts or thousands of amperes equipments in triple E. So the electronics also deals with the high voltage or high ampere electronic devices, whereas in ECE, electronics and communication engineering, those deals with actually the related electronics deals with the amplifiers, rectifiers, oscillators, and all these things which are required for the communication. So those are very low powered voltage or current appliances, electronic devices when compared to the triple E related electronics. Even though you are in engineering, you are studying the same electronic devices, theory of electronics and appliances, electronic devices. All this mean the linear integrated circuits or signal systems or whatever it may be. All the papers are common between the triple E, EC or E and I. The electronic appliance, when coming to the real engineering area, right, core engineering, is totally different. Triple E deals with the electronic devices of high voltage and high power, and the electronic devices handled by the ECE engineers actually or mid or low powered voltage or current appliances. Same like here, electronics and instrumentation engineers also having low power voltage or current appliances, right? So they when come the E&I guys, actually the electronics and instrumentation guys, normally having the control and instrumentation, transmitters, transducers, level flow, temperature, pressure kind of electronic transmitters and transducers. So to measure the process parameters and optimize the process measurements. So the total, the application of electronics is totally different, right? Actually, triple E is a high voltage equipment. I already told. So automatic turbine controls, automatic switchgear equipments. So in distribution load dispatch center also we have SCADA related high electronics, high voltage ampere electronic devices. So there actually the application is totally different. So this is a major difference. I always triply deals with high power generator and power generation, household high voltage electronic devices and everything. Whereas EC is full of communication related, and then E&I is related to the process measurements or automation related, SCADA, DCS, PLCs, and all these things actually. So it's a low voltage thing actually. Okay, the 48-volt DC kind of thing, or say 10-volt DC, or 1 amp or maximum of 5 amp kind of thing, where instrumentation normally deals. Whereas in triple E they are dealing with 110-volt DC on off switch, all these things. And they have I mean actually panel boards which are operating at 110 volt or 220 volt, or say switch gears actually where electronics is there, that is dealing with the voltage of 400 kV or something like that, high voltage electronics equipments. So this is the major difference between this. So I hope actually my explanation will help you to understand where how the electronics is related to ECE, Triple EEE, EA and I. So the course of studies, I mean the electronics, the syllabus is same in all engineering for the physical, I mean for the basic study of in engineering. But when compared to the real study, it is different, right? So I hope actually people can understand my explanation of application of electronics in triple E, E and I, and EC. Thanks for watching. This is GV Shivakkumar signing off.